Well, after the second attempt on one Donald Trump's life, the capture, the arrest, and the charges being filed, it turns out that the piece of shit, the would-be assassin,
Fuck you.
had a letter, a manifesto, if you will.
Uh-oh.
The why, the when, and how much to pay to get it done.
This mother...
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this, hey, you know what? It's just like the Nashville shooter manifesto.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
But it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Jasper Gonzo. What's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today. Of course, it is Wednesday. Well, of course, the story is trying to get memory hold, as it always does, because that's what the media does best these days. You know, investigations, journalism, please. It's all about burying shit. Speaking of piece of shit, Ryan Ralph. Yes, he is, and if you didn't know, he was the would-be assassin, the piece of human garbage that tried to take another shot at the former president, Donald Trump, on his golf course, week, 10 days ago, something like that. Anyway. What do we know about him? Well, it turns out that we know a lot about him, including issues that his son is dealing with right now. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But it turns out that after the shots being fired by Secret Service, he fled, he got captured, he got arrested, he got charges. Now it turns out that assassination charges will be thrown against him as well, as they rightly should be. It turns out that he had a letter, a manifesto, if you will, regarding the when, the why, and how much to pay to get the job done should he had failed, which, thank God, he did. Reminds me of something, but that'll be in my thoughts. And here we go. This comes out of New York Post. Ryan Wesley Ralph penned a chilling note targeting Donald Trump's months before arrest. Trump is unfit to be anything. The man accused of trying to assassinate Donald Trump at his Florida golf course wrote a chilling note months earlier declaring that he intended to kill the former president, the Justice Department said on Monday. Ryan Wesley Ralph, 58, allegedly dropped the note, the manifesto, if you will, addressed to the world, in a box in an unnamed person's home months before the foiled September 15th assassination attempt of Donald Trump at the International Golf Club in West Palm Beach. Federal prosecutors said in a court filing hours before Ralph was ordered to be held without trial. That is the actual note. No AI here. This was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, but I failed you, the letter read. I tried my best to give it all my gumption that I could muster, but it's up to you now to finish the job. I will offer $150,000 to whomever can complete the job. Everyone across the globe, from the youngest to the oldest, knows that Trump is unfit to be anything, much less the U.S. president. U.S. presidents must bear, at a minimum, embody the moral fabric that is America, to be kind, caring, selfless, and always stand for humanity. Oh, what a pillar of the community. The handwritten note was only discovered after a person opened the box and alerted authorities in the wake of Ralph's arrest, prosecutors said. Yeah, another picture of the piece of shit. The box also contained ammunition, a metal pipe, miscellaneous building materials, tools, 4 phones, and multiple other letters. Gee, again, it reminds me of something, but that'll be for later. It wasn't immediately clear after Ralph allegedly wrote the note on the premise that the assassination attempt would be unsuccessful, or it would refer to another apparent plot. Elsewhere in the letter, the suspect ripped Trump's foreign policy, writing, he ended relationships with Iran like a child, and now the Middle East is unraveled. Yeah, because it's been so stable all these years. Okay. Prosecutors also argued that Ralph should be kept in jail ahead of trial, while federal public defender Christy Militello asked for the defendant to be allowed to live with his sister in North Carolina as the case goes forward. Yes, because, of course, he wouldn't be a flight risk or anything. U.S. Magistrate Judge Ryan McCabe ordered Ralph to be behind bars, saying the weight of the evidence against the defendant is strong. Ralph was taken into custody after a Secret Service agent spotted the muzzle at the SKS of a SKS semi-automatic rifle sticking through the shrubbery of the 6th hole of the golf course and opened fire before the suspect could take a shot at the former president. The alleged would-be assassin dropped his rifle and fled in an SUV, leaving behind a firearm, 2 backpacks, a GoPro camera, according to court filings. 4 phones, pipes, ammunition, ammo, a letter of how to do it, when to do it, and how much money to pay should he have failed. And of course went into some diatribe of foreign policy, a gobbledygook. But reminds me of something. What does that remind me of? Ah, yes. The Nashville shooter. The Nashville shooter, Audrey Hale. The woman who had a mental illness and thought she was a dude. Went into a covenant school in Nashville, a Christian school, shot up the place, killed 6 people, including 3 children. But that's what we know. We knew that for weeks, for months. But then it turned out a manifesto was discovered. Did we know about it? No, because neither the Nashville or Tennessee or even the feds would allow it to be exposed, to be out in the open because of the risk of potential copycat shooters. Copycat shooters. But then one Steven Crowder of Louder or Crowder broke the news and, of course, showed 3 pages of the manifesto on his program. And, of course, it went national. And, of course, they tried to bury it because, oh, no, these letters are fake, said Nashville officials. No, they're not fake. They're 100% real. They're all fact. She was a very disturbed woman who thought she was a dude. Well, anyway, she's gone. She's in another world as we speak, and of course it's very hot where she's at now. But anyway, compare and contrast. You have Ryan Ralph, attempted shooter for Donald Trump, the second attempt by Donald Trump. They found all these things, including the letter. If he would have failed, and would be willing to pay $150,000 to get it done to anyone who would attempt to do it if I should fail, which thank God he did. And then you have the the Nashville shooter, who had a manifesto, not just a letter, a manifesto of how she was going to plan this out, when she was going to plan this out, what to take, and then how to perform it. And sadly, she performed it. But funny how it took months. It took almost a year when the letters were exposed when the manifesto exposed, by one Steven Crowder and Louder Crowder. It took them a year to dig deep and to find this because the Nashville Police Department didn't want to release it because of, quote, again, let me reiterate, copycat shooters potential. But no, by releasing Random Ralph's letter, there wouldn't be potential shooters. Or would there? Gee, funny. Donald Trump, let's release the letter. Nothing's going to happen. But Nashville shooter, no. We can't release those things because something might happen, And then on top of it, she's transmental. Compare and contrast. Funny how that works. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please have a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And let me throw in there, hypocrisy. What a word. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.